All right, man.
All right. So the video that we're gonna do is like what I talked in the last one. So welcome Razor Dreams fans. Glad you're joining us today. What I got is, I've been wanting full doors for the RZR 900S. So essentially what I have right now is this stock uppers from just the normal 900S. I want to be able to wrap my whole Razor like how Benny's is. And I had a few different choices. I had lower halves like what you see in like earlier videos and stuff like that. Benny's got the Stealth Pro Armor doors. On my old 800 y'all saw, which I enjoyed them. I thought they were awesome. I think Pro Armor slam latch doors are some of the best. So that's what I ended up ordering for me. Me and Benny were trying to decide if we wanted to go Stealth Pro Armors, if we wanted to do the new Assault Industry tank doors, or the Pro Armor slam latch, which we're gonna open it up. As you can see, the box has not been opened. I have not seen them. I don't even know if these are going to fit my Razor. So
Yeah,
that'd be great.
that's exactly what I was just thinking.
And they don't fit. So
I
cool.
was like, oh, this is going to suck if we open these doors
But
and they
me
don't
and
fit.
Benny talked a lot about it, and after looking at all the doors, looking at prices and stuff, I found a good deal on these Pro Armor slam latch doors. They're the full metal doors, so it replaces the whole door, replaces the actual L bend in the actual frame from itself. So hopefully it fits. And then we're gonna go from there, so you'll see how hard it is to, one, put on a full door, and then also the specs of having a aftermarket cage, does it still line up?
Yeah.
Because that's my other concern. So for you guys out there that have custom cages and stuff, this is going to be a stock Pro Armor door, but this bolt, hopefully, should be in the same place as the stock.
We're gonna put two big, beautiful doors on this Razor. It's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be awesome. So just watch, and here we go.
What is up, everyone? We're back.
Man, we're all here at Carolina Adventure World just hanging out. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
All right, so
Here we go.
Doors. We're gonna open them up.
So where did you buy these from?
I bought these from, I think they're called AMS Cycles online.
Oh, so you did not buy them through Polaris?
No, I did
Okay.
not. It's just another dealer that are carrying them. I think it was an overstock deal. That's what I think they were. So I essentially decided on the doors, got lucky, and found an overstock deal, so I got it for about half off.
Okay, let's go. Let's see. Well, regardless of where you buy them, this is how they'll show up.
Yeah,
Right?
it's a Pro Armor box.
Yeah. So they're gonna show up at your doorstep just like this. Okay.
So we got hardware right there for the doors.
Okay.
Here's the driver's side labeled.
Oh, those are nice.
Starting from the stock.
How heavy are they? What do they feel like? Like, what does it feel like?
It's about like, so here's the thing. I ordered, for you guys out there, UTV Giant full doors. They did not fit at all. I don't want to insult the company. I sent them back because everything I tried, besides literally cutting the entire door, not in half, but cutting the whole door off and re-welding this piece, it was not even close. It was like 2 inches off. So I sent them back. I also read online a lot of people had that issue with UTV Giant. So be careful when you buy them. I've also seen people that say they're great. I'm not saying they're not bad doors. I know that it's a good company, so just be wary. That was my issue.
Okay.
So yeah.
So
But they're lighter than those were. I will say that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they were lighter than those.
Well, that's a good thing because Pro Armor is like, they're built tough.
Yeah.
They're like tanks.
And then here's a test, because I know a lot of people get confused on the door hinge itself. If it's got 2 bolt holes at the hinge, that means it's for a 1000 XP.
I bet you got a lot of guys out there who just like cringed a little bit when they heard that.
So yeah, this should fit because it's the bracket that goes
Nice.
to a 900S.
Let's see it. Let's see.
The door.
I'm gonna crack it up.
Shoe.
Look at those welds right there.
So
Check
yeah,
that out. Look at that.
no scratches or anything. So obviously it's brand new. Which
Very
is what
nice.
I was hoping for.
Those are some very nice. Obviously, you got to have that Pro Armor badge. It's nice.
And another big thing that I was looking at for this, like me and Benny talked about when we were deciding on doors for my Razor, is wrapping it. So you can see this door is going to be very easy to wrap. It's a very solid
super
door.
easy.
And
Yeah.
also, Performance East wants to wrap the door with their custom wrap guy. We'll give you his name whenever we meet him and we decide on the wrap. But he'll be able to wrap this thing and just basically cut out all these sections, which will be really nice.
Oh yeah, super nice.
Which brings me to another point. That's another good point. I mean, is when you're looking up wraps, like famous, like UTV FX Graphics is what Benny has on his Razor. So they only offer wraps for popular brands. For instance, like this brand.
That
or
door.
Benny's Stealth Doors.
They know those doors
They know
because
these
they're
doors.
Pro Armor, and Pro Armor is owned by Polaris.
Really?
Yeah.
I did not know
You
that.
knew that. We talked
No,
about that.
I did not know
Yeah,
that.
so anyone is going to make a wrap for Pro Armor.
Right.
Because Pro Armor is owned by Polaris.
I did not know that. I
Yes.
really did
So
not know
if
that.
you want to guarantee somebody's going to be able to provide support, i.e. wrap, go with Pro Armor.
So here you go. That's the door.
That's nice.
Essentially what it's going to look like.
Look at the little, what are these things? Hold it right there. It's got these little, like, I don't know. It almost looks like a weapon.
It's just like,
What's it called?
it's like a style. Like, obviously there's no point to that besides, so like, if you look
Oh
at
yeah,
the
just
mold-
like the skins have that
Yeah,
little
like,
air
they're
vent
looking
in
at
it.
the mold, and so
Yeah.
you need to have a piece here, so they add that for the looks. I mean, I like it. I would honestly say the only thing I don't like about these doors is I wish I could get this solid. Because remember my 800 Pro Armor doors?
Mm-hmm.
You had two choices. You could get them with cutouts or without, and I got mine without. So it's solid.
Oh, okay.
I didn't have like these little cutouts.
That's
The
weird that they had
900s
more options for the 800
The
than they
900s
do.
and 1000s don't do that anymore. It's all like this. They all look at identical.
They're probably just gonna make one door.
Yeah,
that's it.
it's one door.
That's it. I like them. I
Yeah,
like them a lot.
I think they're really nice.
They're
in good
very
shape.
nice.
So, yeah. And
Awesome.
then for essentially hardware purposes,
Hold on, flip it around real quick.
All right,
Let's
so
see
for
the
hardware
inside.
purposes, what you can see, you're probably going to use the stock bolt that comes in there. It looks like it goes on the outside. This is going to be down on the bottom, still just one single bolt and a nut that goes in there, and then it looks like you're going to be taking your stock latches off, which is two hex bolts that you're going to take off, and you're just going to put the Polaris latch inside there for the actual slam door.
They're attractive.
Yeah, these also open up to almost 180 degrees, which most full doors do not. So
Okay.
these will open up, so like you look at this, so that's where it goes, right?
So
That's as
we
far
have
as
to
it goes.
be like,
You're about 90.
yeah, you gotta sit like, you gotta stand in front. Like you're actually
door-
parallel with the wheel. So the wheel is as far as the
Here
door
you go.
will open.
This is how far this door will open.
That's really far back. That's insane.
Like that's how far.
That's
it will
really far back.
open. Just to give you an idea before
Yeah.
we put it on. Which is kind of cool, because.
Okay.
But yeah.
Cool.
So we'll do the install, and y'all
Is there
watch
anything
the
else in that
timelapse.
box? Are we gonna get anything else, or is that it? So we're gonna get the bag of
It should be the
hardware.
hardware.
We're gonna get the 2 doors, and that's it.
And then let me lay this down real quick. Yeah,
The
it
other
looks like
door.
just the doors and that's it.
Okay, doors, hardware, and that's it. Okay.
Yeah,
Nice.
which makes sense. That's about what it should be.
This looks really nice. I don't want to move it, but. Welds.
All right, so I just opened up the instructions and the hardware. What I like to do whenever I put stuff together as far as instructions go is I will make sure that all the hardware is there that's necessary. I'm gonna look at what kind of tools I need, and then I'll just read over it really briefly just to give an idea of what I'm getting myself into. I did that with my clutch before I even took it apart. I don't like to start breaking stuff down until I know what I'm about to get myself into. So one thing that I already noticed, or I'll show you a couple things. For the actual doors themselves, I said you're gonna reuse the stock latches. Just by looking at it the way it looks, I was wrong. On my old 800, as you can see, they actually sent the slam latch. So Pro Armor makes this latch. Essentially what it is it's a really heavy duty squared latch that it opens up with the actual handle here, which gives you the knobs. So I'll end up taking this knob and I'll put it on there for the actual knob.
Can you pull it out of the plastic?
Yeah, absolutely.
Pull it out of the plastic.
The way this will work is this knob, you're gonna have a little bolt that goes in there, and that's your knob to be able to grab the latch and pull up and down. So I'm not gonna put that on yet, but what this is you can see how heavy duty this latch is, and it'll open up. So that's locked. That opens it, and as this door comes into the actual bar to close, it hits it, and you can like slam it in there
and slam latches.
Yeah, slam latches.
Yeah.
So and
Nice.
it's really, you can feel this thing like it's heavy duty compared to the latch that you actually take off. So that's why they call them slam latches. They come with this nifty little knob, and it's super easy. You can pop it off.
And that's what I was talking about. That's
Yeah.
the biggest difference between, I have the Pro Armor skins,
Yeah.
the stealth skins, and these are going to be like, they're going to be way better just because of that specific feature. It's going to be much better.
And then so also, like, I've taken off these doors before. I've taken off other Razor doors. So I know you've got one bolt up top. So I'm just reading the instructions really quick. I'm like, all right, cool. I'm gonna need two, I think they call them M13 bolts, which are obviously gonna be, so what's cool about this is it's pre-packaged. It's not like the normal package you get from a lot of products where everything gets shoved into one package. I will break them out and I'll put all the bolts together and then count what I need. Here, the way they did it is divided up in sections. You've got the long bolts for the upper part of the door. You've got the small bolts for the bottom part of the door. Big thing, you're gonna have 4 lock nuts, right? So then you get, look right here, 4 big lock nuts. I'm sure they all fit the same threads. That's all self-explanatory. The rest is gonna be getting into the instructions as far as like what bolts you need to be able to be putting on these knobs to make them work, and then other bolts for the rest of the door, just putting everything on and so forth, like attaching the latch. So you obviously have to be able to attach this latch with 2 bolts, which are probably gonna be these, going into the door itself, going from there. So cool, got all the hardware, everything looks good, instructions don't look too bad. I'll give a review of a 1.5 like I did with the A-arms with the 800, and then we will do that.
That's like almost I think our second video is the A-arms.
Yeah, I think it is.
So go back and check out, because we have
Check
an
out
800.
Super ATV arched A-arms. If you ever want to know problems with polymer bushings, removing bushings, removing anything, putting on A-arms, looking at offset. Also ask us questions if you got anything. I've done it on a few machines. I've done it on Jeeps and stuff like that too. So just shoot us up and I would love to answer any of y'all's questions. Cool. And expect a time lapse now.
Last night I heard this politician talking about his brand new mission. Liked his plans, but they came undone when he got around to guiding guns. I don't know how he grew up, but it sure wasn't down at the hunting club. 'Cause if it was, he'd understand just a little bit more about the working man. God and guns keep us strong. That's what this country was founded on. Well, we might as well give up and run if we let them take our guiding guns.
Well,
All right, so we did the install. We just had to do a little bit of grinding that you probably saw in the video. Just to try and take this bolt toward me, just to let the door tilt up a little bit. everything's tight now at this point. You just open the door. You can see how far it opens up, which is pretty cool. We can put the limited straps on it, so basically bolts here, and then you put the strap down on the subframe, and you close it, slam latch, closes, and there's gonna be no rattle, which is kind of nice. So you'll have no rattle. It'll be strong.
It's so solid. Just close it again.
And I'm
it's
not
solid as a
slamming
rock.
that hard. It's just, I mean, that's what these locks are made for.
It's so good.
And what's nice, if these locks break, I mean, you can always call Pro Armor, and they're pretty cheap, like $20 for new ones, for 2 new ones. So, not a big deal if they break. We'll put the seat in, just to show what that looks like.
Let me kick this back here for a minute. Let me kick that back. Let me see. We're gonna put the seat in.
And see, I didn't even slam it.
I know, that sounds so good. Like if you know a lot about this kind of stuff, you know what a good slam latch door sounds like, and that sounds really good. Now it's rubbing because where we have it, like in one little spot.
When you open it up, right there, you can see that little scratch.
Oh.
And essentially that's just where the door rubs. It's already, and I think most of that rub came from when we were trying to fit the door. Because I took a flashlight and looked at it. It actually doesn't rub till about halfway, that last little corner. So.
Yeah. It looks so good. It sounds good. It looks good. It feels good. Now you have to keep in mind, we only did the filing because Cody has a custom cage. This is Gilbert Designs cage. So I think personally, if it was a stock cage, so if you're running a stock cage, it would be fine, totally fine.
I think the stock cage, the actual bolt hole is a little bit bigger.
Yeah.
So it would be easier to adjust.
You can adjust it a lot better. Yep, I totally agree with that. So I think the only reason why we had to file and shave, basically, was because it's a custom cage and it's gonna be just a little bit different. But all in all, I am super happy with how everything turned out. I think it looks great. It feels really good.
Look how much it opens up.
Look at that. It like almost goes flush with the body. Look how far back that is. That's insane. That opens up. It basically touches the tire. Like look, like it's almost touching the tire. That's how far back this door goes, which is awesome because you can just climb right in. Like climb right in that thing. So easy.
Grab the door. That's it.
All right. So what are your thoughts? Like, what are your closing thoughts on this door?
Because I had the same doors for my 800, I loved them, rode with them, no rattle issue or anything. Looking in here, so a lot of people talk about like they can see a lot of gaps. I will tell you, I see 0 gaps besides just this little airflow right here. But you've got all these, so it doesn't really matter. I mean, because this is going to be airflow, and these are actually built, what they say, for airflow to come into the cab. That's what these are for, and for design. But as far as like the bottom gaps, like a lot of people get mud in through down here. I have 0 gaps down there, which is good. Other than that, everything seems like it lines up really well. I think maybe later down the road, whenever I go to paint back there where I drilled, I'll probably drill it a little bit more before I paint it, just so that you don't develop any rust or anything like that.
Yeah, there's some small spots back there where we need to clean it up. But we need to make sure the door fit before we went into like touch everything up. Because I know you will. Yeah. You're gonna pull this whole door off. Yep. You're gonna clean all it up. And you hear that?
Yeah.
That's the racetrack at Busco Beach.
Oh, is it really? It probably is.
It is. But Cody will take this whole door off. He'll clean up all this, and then he'll take a brush with some color matching paint, and he'll clean all that up. It's gonna look perfect. And same with the black. He'll do it with the black, and I know you'll fix all that up because
I'll probably carve it down.
That's just how you are.
Again with the Dremel tool, paint it up, put it back on, be done with it, and then Performance East will wrap it, and it'll look pretty good. Can't wait for that to see what it looks like. Honestly, after the wrap, I don't really know what I'll do. Maybe buy a new razor. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so let's close it up, brother.
Yeah, I mean, I think Pro Armor built an awesome door, just like they did for the 800. I know they make them for the 1000 XP, they make them for the Turbo S, and actually, they already came out with a new slam latch door for the Pro XP, because I just saw it online the other day. So go check out Pro Armor. They've got a door basically for all you guys. If you like Can-Ams, like some guys do, that's your fault, but they make Pro Armor doors for you too. So I think they're a great quality. Like Benny said, I guess they're owned by Polaris, so that's news to me, which is pretty cool. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to ride with it and actually see. I'll actually let y'all know next time we go riding and make a video. I'll let you know what I think as far as the riding aspect goes. Does it get too hot in the cab? Does it let mud in? Does it let enough air in and all that stuff? So sweet.
Awesome. All right, folks. Well, hey, thanks a lot for tuning in to us. Please do me a favor, give us a like and share us. And if you are following us, please turn on your notifications. We really appreciate you all tuning in. Thanks a lot for checking us out. Take care. All right, you all thought the video was over, but it's not. Here is what this RZR looks like. Full doors, Pro Armor, Gilbert Designs cage, MSA wheels. Remember what wheels you have?
M18 locks.
M18 lock wheels, MSA 14s. We got EFX 28-inch motor claws, Pro Armor full doors, Boss 8-inch cannons.
6.5.
Oh, 6.5-inch cannons. Assault Industries front grille, half windshield, PRP 4-point harnesses on stock RZR seats.
Gilbert Designs roll cage.
Yep, I already said
Aluminum
that.
roof.
And with the aluminum roof, so it's got the aluminum roof on it.
Polaris review mirror.
Yep.
Aluminum review
With the Assault Industries quick disconnect D style wheel.
Yep. And then the clutch and tune.
Assault or aftermarket assassins.
Yep. Stage 3 tune, stage 2 primary secondary clutch.
Dude, these doors just finished it all up.
Wait, we need a wrap.
Well, yeah. Oh, this looks good, man. It was worth it.
So, just for y'all's essay,
Situational awareness.
Yeah. Me and Benny put on these two doors. We started at 7:25. We were done at 8:45, an hour and a half. I started the passenger door at 8:30. It took me 15 minutes to put this door on.
If it works.
Right.
If you don't have
so
to.
So there's the thing.
Yeah.
It took us an hour and 20-ish minutes, an hour and 15 minutes to do the driver's side, just from doing the grinding to try and get it fit right.
Yep.
And which I still, me and Benny, because this one fits so well with the line, I'm gonna go back and go ahead and take that one off. I'll grind a little bit more, paint it all up, put it back on, and never touch it again. But I would say if they fit, it'll take you 30 minutes to do the job. If they don't fit, expect maybe around 2 hours. So still, pretty easy job, pretty quick. So yeah, I'm gonna wash it again and then take it to Performance East and get it wrapped up. And I think the only other thing that I've been looking at a lot, which might be purchased very, very soon, is I'm gonna do a tender springs on all 4 wheels and tires.
Nice.
Because I've heard so much about how well that helps the ride quality. So I'll do tender springs. The only reason I have not bought them yet is because I cannot find white tender springs. If any of you guys out there, because Shock Therapy, there's a performance, it's like PR2 or something like that. They all make really awesome springs for RZR 900s, 1000s, XPs, Turbo S's and everything, but they all come gray or black, and I need white ones. I'm not gonna buy tender springs unless they're white.
Yep.
So if anybody knows anything, please let us know. Let me know in the comments,
Nice.
and I will definitely give them a shout out and try and give them a call and get those springs out. And then also, I just want to say thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. Go and check us out on Facebook, Instagram, subscribe to all of them. Give us a like, give us a comment, give us a share. We love you guys. Y'all are what keeps us going. You're what helps our sponsorship going. And just go look them out, hook them up, and it'll be awesome, dude. I would love to ride with some of you guys. So me and Benny will be out on the trails pretty soon. So we will see you guys later.
Slam it one more time. Slam it one more time. Come on, dude. Slam it.